Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick unboxing and review of the Ugee drawing tablet. This is a nice drawing tablet that's designed to plug into your computer, and then you have the screen on the tablet itself and you can use that as a drawing tablet. Similar to the Intuit and the Wacom drawing tablet, this is a Chinese make and it's a lot cheaper. So we're going to take a look at this and see what comes inside here. Up top we got a little piece of paper, Ugee right here. And then the tablet comes inside this carrying case. We have a box of accessory. Let's see what comes inside here. So we got a little user manual with an installation CD in here. Power cable. Have a look like a USB cable. Use a USB 3.0 cable here. And then we have the tablet pen itself. Here we go. So let's take a look at the tablet. Come in this nice little carrying case. Make it look like synthetic leather. Magnetic clamps. And inside we have the tablet itself. It's actually a pretty thick tablet. So guys, I've been using this Ugee tablet for the past few weeks or so, and I want to get back with you guys with some of the detail I have on it. So first of all, this is again the side of the tablet here, and you have this little pen here which is require battery to use, and it work only on this tablet here, and it gives it that nice pressure sensitive 2024 dpi level, and you know, it does palm rejection and all that good stuff. So it came in this little case here, and you can actually take it out of the case. It seemed like this case here is kind of designed for this, but kind of not at the same time, because it takes quite an effort to actually push it back in when I took it out. So it uses this little USB cable here, kind of look like USB 3.0 cable, and the way it works is it actually has two USB input. So those two input you need to plug into your computer, and that gives you output for this. So I think one is for power and driving the monitor, and then the other one is for the actual touch display, the sensor for it. You do need to install the software that comes with the CD, and you can actually get that software online also. Anyway, on this side here you have the only port on the device, this little port here. You plug it in just like this, and when you plug it in, your computer is going to recognize that you have literally a second monitor, and it just make that your second monitor. So now you have this as your second monitor, as you can see right here. So first off, I just do want to point out immediately right away that this screen is not an IPS screen, for the simple fact that the viewing angle on this is not really that good. Right now you're seeing it as an optimal angle, so you're gonna see it look pretty nice. You can see right here, and you know, if you look away from it, you know, from a certain angle, it's not gonna look that good. Of course, the little cover here can be folded up like this for this angle usage, and it's really the only angle that it works really well with. So to extend your screen right now, you can have it duplicate or you can have it extend. The resolution of this guy is 1024 by 768, so it's not a really high resolution display. When my monitor is 1440p, so it's such a high resolution over there. I want to show you, this is my monitor right here. You can see my monitor is 2560 by 1440, and then this low tablet here is 1024 by 768. So as you can see, I can actually duplicate this, and it will force this monitor to be a smaller resolution, but I'm not really a fan of that, so I just make it an extension and make this my second monitor. So I have Photoshop right now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to bring it right over here. So we'll just, you know, drag and drop your Photoshop right over here, and just snap it on down, and now you have your full Photoshop right here. So of course you can use your mouse and everything, still works pretty much fine. There's a lot of software on the computer which you need to make sure that you install, and when you install the software you can actually set which monitor you know, this pen control. So you can see here, it's this software here has some information, and then you have this monitor settings. So right now every input that I put onto this low tablet is going to be controlling this screen. So for example, I can actually do it like this and move it around, as you can see, and it works fine, but you don't know what you're looking at. So it's much better that you do it on the screen on the tablet. So I'm just going to click on this monitor here, monitor 2, hit apply. So as you can see here, now once you do that, this monitor now has the controls, you can see. So here we go. I'm just going to select a brush real quick, and you can see here you have this button here. You can configure. There's just one button, and you can make that. Right now it's my right side. Okay, I can make that on my right side, and I can pick the brush side here, for example. So it's like a right click, same thing as me right clicking like this. So I can draw, of course, just like this, as you can see, and I can go, of course, really heavy, get really thick, or I can just go really light, just like that. And of course it's pressure sensitive. So here's a different example. We're just gonna go ahead and right click here and select a smaller brush. So really light, and then really heavy. So you can see again, I'm just gonna have select another color here. So light and then heavy, and of course that works pretty well. So you can see it works quite well, and the response is really good. There's really no delay at all. I'm using this on a USB 3.0 connection, by the way, so to kind of give you an idea, but it works on USB 2.0 perfectly fine also. You can see, very fast. It literally become your, your left click. So you click on it just like the mouse here. I can click on it and draw, and yes, it's a little bit better because you actually get pressure sensitive translation out of that. And of course, you can still select all your icon and everything. The software also show that there is two button, but for this model here, there's only one button. So it's just literally just and then this little button here that you can click. So I've been playing with it for 2 or 3 weeks now. Battery still works pretty good. I gotta be honest, I don't use it every day because it's only when I'm screwing around, drawing around that I'm doing this, or I'm doing a retouch on the pictures that we use this. I do found that it's a little bit annoying that there's no hardware button, so you still need your keyboard. That's why my keyboard's over there. You still need that keyboard. So for example, if you're in Lightroom, you still need to hit your shortcut key. You still have to do all of that on your keyboard because this thing doesn't take care of it. Or you can go up here to the menu and pick it, of course, but who wants to do that when you can do shortcut key? So it's still nice to have your keyboard above it, or to the left or right, wherever you want to do it, and so you can get to your hotkey real quickly, and then you can just use this to draw whatever you want to do on it. I also want to point out, beside the power button, you also have this little rocker button on the side here, and it's a small button. It feels like it's one button, but it's a very small button, and it's a rocker, and it goes up and down, and it will adjust the brightness of the screen. So that's kind of nice. And as you can see here, this is the brighter it will get, and then you can also dim it by just holding it down like this. Another thing I want to point out is that you need to charge this pen. When it runs out, you need to charge it. There's a hole up top here on top of the pen that you need to plug this cable in. It's a sort of special proprietary cable, so you do not want to lose it. The little input is really small. Just charged via USB. It took me like an hour and a half or so to charge it when I first got it, and it's been running pretty good since then. At the time of this review, this product is about, I think, $400 on Amazon. To me, it's pretty expensive for a product like this. I know the Wacom and all the other companies that make these kind of thing, they're in the thousands of dollars. So this might seem to be a budget. There's basically two things you need to consider. Is that cheap price worth the view quality? Because I get it, and there's some, the corners are coming out. But it works fine. It's just that cosmetically it doesn't look that great, and the other thing is that the viewing angle in this is not very good unless you're looking directly at it. So that's the one downside. Yes, I think if they can just improve this panel, I can forgive the build quality, because of course for the price you cannot compete with the other big guy, but at least they should have a nice IPS panel, because for graphic editing it's very important to have a very nice monitor that is color accurate to do that. So yeah, this is my quick review of this. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumb up. If you see something I could do to improve for the future, let me know in the comment below, and subscribe and stay tuned because I have a lot more review coming.